It's time to hear from the man. Here's the king, Henrik Lundqvist.
Wow. I missed you guys. I missed you. I really have. So, April 2001. The first time I stepped my foot in this building. I was drafted the year before. I was here to watch, get a glimpse of what it was like to play in the NHL and to be a New York Ranger. I remember I left a lot in my mind. This place both scared me and inspired me at the same time. People were so passionate, so intense, you know, cared about the team, about the game. And the competitor in me absolutely loved it. 4 years later, I was having dinner in Gothenburg with Mr. Glen Sather. He was there to watch me and to figure out if I was worth a shot. And I remember he was pretty quiet during dinner, but he looked me in the eye and he stopped chewing on his cigar. And he asked me, "So, do you think you're ready for New York?" And I wanted to be confident, but I wasn't sure exactly what he meant, but I said, "I think so." Fast forward another 8 months, I was coming down West Side Highway, getting ready for another game at the Garden, goosebumps on my arms. Just the view of the city gave me amazing energy. Then I pulled in on 31st Street, and those goosebumps, daydreaming, that was gone. It was all about preparing for the game. And to me, that meant hours of mental preparation. And people that know me or play with me know that I was pretty intense. I didn't talk much. I remember sitting at breakfast with my wife every game day, and she would ask me questions, and I would answer with a word or two, but for the most part, I was just in my head thinking about the game. And I remember also teammates, they learned pretty quickly that a conversation with me on a game day, that would be a short conversation. That's just... And then, the outcome of our games had a huge impact on my life. A win and the smile and great energy I felt could not be mistaken. We usually went out, we celebrated, great dinner. A loss, and it felt like the world was about to end. And, that roller coaster of emotions is something I'll never forget. And probably not my wife either. But the highs were high, but the lows were low, and there was not much in between, and that's how I choose to live my life for the past 20 years and 15 here in New York. It never really changed. And playing well and try to help the team to win, that was so important to me. And sometimes I think about, was it a little extreme? Probably. Was it healthy? Well, only when we were winning. Then it was healthy. But I must say that contrast I felt between winning and losing really pushed me throughout my career. And the joy versus pain, that was part of my journey. And because it hurt so much to lose, it made it so much sweeter to win. And then the pursuit of becoming the best has always been part of my journey. And I often refer my career to as my journey because to me that's what it was. An adventure with so much excitement, uncertainty, and change. And when I look back at my 15 years in here, and what gives me the most satisfaction, it's not the wins or the personal recognition, but it's really the commitment I felt to the New York Rangers and the commitment they showed me for so long. I'm so happy to get this moment with my family and my friends. We're up here somewhere. But most of all, I'm so happy I get an opportunity to say thank you. Thank you to all the amazing fans in here and around this great city. You have supported me throughout my career, and it's been an amazing experience, and it's given me so much joy, and it's definitely played a huge part in making my journey so special. So thank you to everyone in here and around the city. And while I reflect on my time here in New York, everything I've experienced, the people I met, and what the game has given me, I keep coming back to one feeling, and that's gratitude. I feel so grateful for everything this organization has given me, supporting me and my family. And lastly, I want to thank a few people. I want to thank all my former teammates and coaches that had to deal with my sometimes crazy intensity. And some of you are here tonight, and I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. I want to thank Mr. Dolan and Mr. Sather. Both of you have been incredibly supportive. Ever since I arrived back in '05, and it's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you both. I also want to thank my trainers, Cass, Rammer, and the rest of the crew. You guys became a second family to me, and I love all you guys. I want to thank my two good friends, agents for 20 years, Donnie Meehan and Craig Oster. I also want to thank my friend, guide, mentor, and goalie coach, Benoit Lair. Could never have done it without you, Benny. You made every day fun. You know how to challenge me, encourage me. I'm not sure how many video sessions we had over the years, but it was a lot. And countless hours of talking about the game and life. So thank you so much. What you offered to me as a player, but even more so as a person. I want to thank my family. Gabriella, Joel, Mom, Dad, my daughters, Charlize, Julie, lastly, my incredible wife, Therese. The amount of support you're giving me has meant so much, and I'm so happy to share this moment with all of you. And Therese, I know it's been a roller coaster for many years, and at times it hasn't been easy to deal with ups and downs, but now I'm finally talking pretty much every breakfast, and you know, it's been exciting now to start a new chapter. Lastly, to the current Rangers team, it's been amazing to watch you guys play this year. I just want to say, enjoy the ride. Playing for the New York Rangers and playing in the greatest city in the world. This experience will stay with me for the rest of my life. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it.